That is changing now. The market generally is changing. We are, putting a bit more emphasis into our own brands, but we are still a wholesaler, through and through. That is important because customers do want choice.
No.
So our other brands are really important to us. But when you do start creating your own brands, then of course you do need to back that up with, good product, good marketing, good sales tactics, and if that means being part of the shows, that is important too. So, last year we went to one of the shows, and I think over the next year we'll start to do a little bit more of that. But IHS shows are really the only one, for people that don't know. It's really the only ones available in the UK, which is a shame, and they're not particularly big at all. So
and they change location continuously.
Yeah, there's a lot of animal rights sort of pressure facing them and whatnot. But like you mentioned, you've been out to the States and Canada. I mean, the shows out there are enormous in comparison, and there's a couple out in Europe as well, Germany and Holland.
Yeah.
And so we'll be doing more of them in the future. And
although I do think, like, just for anyone who hasn't been to a reptile show before, and you got a choice between going to Terrastica in Germany, or let's say Tinley Park or something like that in America, or the Super Show, or PACN WRS or something like that, go to America. I'll be honest, I've been to the European shows. I'm not a massive fan, if I'm honest. I
think it depends what animals you want to go after. If you go to America, you're going to be bombarded with every colour morph, royal python or bull python, as they say in the States. And they'll be really specialist in those sort of areas. But if you go to Europe, you're probably going to see a wider variety of species that you maybe haven't seen before. You're going to probably see slightly wider variety in, say, for example, the poisoned dart frogs and day geckos and anole lizards. It's not strictly true. There'll obviously be some of that in the States as well, but I don't know. I find the European shows a little bit more sort of home from home for me. We also keep reptiles slightly more similarly to the Europeans versus the Americans.